Hello, this is Dr. Nuke. It's Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve night. I wish to talk to you now, very briefly, about imaginary numbers and complex numbers. So a little bit about mathematics. Ordinary numbers like 1, 2, 3, or decimals, fractions, whatever, as well as zero and negative numbers, those are all called real numbers. Imaginary numbers are multiples of the square root of -1. Now think about this. The square root of -1. The square root of something is the number which multiplied by itself gives you the number. But the thing is, if you take the square root of -1, there's no number that you can multiply by itself to give you -1. No real number, that is. But that's where imaginary numbers come in. Complex numbers are simply numbers that are part imaginary and part real. So, for example, you could write down a number like 3i plus 6. I is the square root of -1. 3i would just be three times that, and then 6 is just 6 regular numbers, ordinary real numbers. And they can be complex numbers can be graphed on the complex plane where one axis is imaginary and one axis is real. You might think, what's the use of all this? But these things do find many uses, not just in mathematics, but in science and engineering as well. Well, anyway, please like, share, subscribe, comment. This is Dr. Nuke signing off.